In cats, early age desexing, or EAD, is the practice of spaying or neutering a cat at an age that is younger than the age traditionally considered safe, which is about 6 months old. Current attitudes and perceptions of many vets in practice is that they are reluctant to perform desexing this early due to concerns of elevated risk of complications associated with anesthesia and surgery. Many of these concerns are unfounded, and it is the duty of the veterinarians to be informed on what is the truth and what is myth. Let's consult a feline specialist to debunk some myths around early desexing. So there's a rumor going around that early age desexing leads to more wound complications. Care to clarify?
Well, actually, a study in 2015 found that the overall risk of wound complication was extremely low at 6%, regardless of the cat's age, that underwent the ovohysterectomy.
Well, I've also heard that there is an increased risk with anesthesia in younger cats as well. What can you tell me about that?
Current anesthesia practices have been deemed safe for cats as young as 45 days, and studies have demonstrated there is no mortality or morbidity differences between early and traditional cat desexing ages. In fact, a UK study demonstrated that a cat with increasing age, poor health status, and non-ideal body condition were all associated with increased anesthetic mortality. Furthermore, it's better to desex a cat earlier, as 6-month-old cats have a lower risk of death compared to all other age brackets that were found within the study.
Well, it seems like the immediate risks really aren't that bad, but I'm still worried about what might happen to my cat when he's older.
Irrespective of the cat's age that's undergoing the desexing, the risks are all the same, as this procedure has been known to carry with it the increased likelihood of obesity and premature growth plate closure.
It seems like there's no significant differences between the risks of older and younger cats. So is there really any benefit to doing it earlier?
There is no safe time for queens to be around males. Since they are induced ovulators, desexing early will prevent unwanted pregnancies to help limit cat populations without performing multiple euthanasias. Additionally, early desexing benefits males by reducing aggressive and urine spraying behaviors, and also benefits females by reducing the risk of developing mammary carcinomas.
But my cat isn't going to be around other cats. He's just going to be hanging out with me and occasionally going outside. Can't they just do this for shelter cats?
It may be a surprise, but client-owned cats are the main contributors to the overpopulation of cats due to their roaming behaviors. Therefore, early desexing benefits all cats, and it's commonly practiced in shelters due to these cats eventually becoming client-owned.
With all of this information, early age desexing has been shown to not be associated with increased risks, and in some instances, even have an advantage over later desexing. The important thing to know about EAD is that if done correctly, there is very little to be concerned about. Just ensure that you and the client are educated on what to expect. Here are some tips. Make sure to monitor the patient during and after the procedure and provide assistance where needed, such as keeping heat on the kitten to prevent hypothermia or regularly checking the incision site during recovery. Additionally, feeding the kitten sooner after surgery will help accelerate their recovery time and bring them back to 100%. Finally, the veterinarian must be aware of legislation within their state and know whether EAD is a required procedure so that they can be best prepared to perform it.